And streaming on crossroadstoday.com. President Trump warns Minnesota officials the act he's prepared to invoke. And NASA releases new data on global temperatures, the temperature trend that continues to break records. That's coming up. Plus, a local nonprofit receives funding from a local healthcare system, how it serves families during cancer treatment.
And a cold front coming tonight will make it a little bit chilly for this weekend. We are now expecting sub-freezing conditions for some of our counties, and we're also expecting extreme fire danger. All that in the weather coming up.
Yesterday, we had a big honor with former Calhoun head football coach Richard Whittaker getting some top honors. I'll tell you more about that later on in sports.
You're watching 25 News Now Sunrise. Good morning, Crossroads, and welcome to your Friday morning.
Friday morning, it's weekend time.
Yes, and we want to remind you to mark your calendar for 10 a.m. Monday for the Martin Luther King Jr. March that's starting at Palestine Baptist Church in downtown Victoria.
That's right, and if you're all going to be heading down to the march Monday morning, definitely bundle up because you can probably guess will be a little bit chilly. In fact, what you're looking at on your screen right now is our low temperatures in the morning for Sunday, not Monday. Sunday, and as you can see, much of us will be near or below freezing. Some of us will be in the 20s, and that would inspire a hard freeze. We'll talk about who's going to be hard freezing this weekend coming up in a little bit, I promise, because this morning we are not freezing, but we are in the 30s, 38 degrees. That's actually a little bit colder than I was anticipating for this morning. 97% humidity because the dew point is 37, a degree off, but no fog out there. Definitely no fog with dew points in the 30s and 40s. So just not enough water vapor in the air for that, but it is chilly enough for me to say grab a jacket. A little cool. Upper 30s, low 40s for most of us to start the day, except for our friends on the coast next to the warm Gulf, keeping y'all warmer, and the rest of Texas following suit. Got lots of 50s, 40s, and 30s across the state. But we are still cooling down because of our clear skies that will be sunny today. Here's the cold front that'll be coming our way tonight. So if you're sending your kiddos out the door, that means grab them the sunglasses. It'll be a bit sunny, but also the jacket, cool in the morning, beautiful in the afternoon. Those details next.
The Food Bank of the Golden Crescent receives thousands of eggs. Attorney General Ken Paxton finalized a settlement with Wharton County-based Cal-Maine Foods, one of the state's largest egg producers. More than 2 million eggs will go to the food banks across the state, and the Food Bank of the Golden Crescent will receive at least 2,000 dozen eggs for families experiencing food insecurity. The settlement prevents Cal-Maine from raising egg prices during future disasters. In a statement, President and CEO of the Food Bank of the Golden Crescent, Robin Cadle, said, quote, "The donation will directly support children, families, and seniors who are struggling to make ends meet. We are grateful for efforts that prioritize both consumer protection and meaningful support for Texans in need," end quote. The food bank supports 11 counties in South Texas. The Texas Sheriff Immigration Law Enforcement Grant Program is underway. Several area law enforcement departments are eligible for the grant program after entering into Immigration 287G agreements with ICE. The Sheriff's offices for Victoria, Calhoun, DeWitt, Lavaca, Jackson, and Goliad counties are eligible, along with the Cuero, Point Comfort, Shiner, and police departments. Under the program, these agencies can receive up to $80,000 in grant funding. The judge who ordered restraints on how federal agents can interact with protesters in Chicago would now preside over a new lawsuit against the government. In the new lawsuit, the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois accused DHS of intimidating residents. During a hearing Thursday, a federal government attorney argued the two lawsuits were based on different theories. But a state attorney countered that the judge should handle both cases due to factual overlap between the two. President Trump says he may take action amid tensions in Minnesota. ABC's Hannah Batal has more as protests turn violent.
This morning, after nights of violent clashes between protesters and federal immigration agents, President Trump is threatening to invoke the Insurrection Act for the first time in more than 30 years. Trump saying if the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE, who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act.
I think the president's Truth Social post spoke very loud and clear to Democrats across this country.
The Insurrection Act allows Trump to deploy U.S. troops domestically. It was last used by President Bush in 1992 during the L.A. riots. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz saying, "I am making a direct appeal to the president. Let's turn the temperature down, stop this campaign of retribution. This is not who we are." Demonstrations were calmer in Minneapolis overnight after the chaos Wednesday. One family says 3 of their children, including a 6-month-old, had to be hospitalized after agents reportedly fired tear gas at their vehicle. The family says gas grenades set off the airbags, trapping them inside as gas filled the car.
Me having to get my baby like mouth to mouth.
After bystanders helped open the doors, she says they realized their infant had stopped breathing. She says she performed CPR to revive the baby.
I thought I was dying, honestly. And the way I felt, I could imagine how my kids felt because I'm a full-blown grown adult, so I just knew that it was even worse for them.
All of this playing out more than a week after the fatal shooting of Renee Good by an immigration officer. Newly released records show Good suffered apparent gunshot wounds to the chest, forearm, and head. The deputy U.S. attorney says there is no need for a civil rights investigation. Federal officials have described Good as a domestic terrorist, but her family's lawyer, who is also investigating the shooting, describes Good as a loving mother. Hannah Battah, ABC News, New York.
NASA reports the global surface temperature in 2025 was slightly warmer than in 2023. NASA noted the temperature reading falls within the margin of error, so the 2 years are statistically tied. NASA says 2024 remains the hottest year on record since record keeping began in 1880. The Crossroads Guardians of Hope received funding from the Detar Cancer Center. The local nonprofit provides cancer patients and their families with financial assistance, hotel stays during treatment, and medications. Guardians of Hope leaders say this support allows patients to focus on treatment rather than financial concerns.
Definitely a big help and very much appreciated. It will go quite a ways in helping local cancer patients.
During Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, Detar raised $6,269 to donate to the Guardians. It's now 6:37 on our Friday morning. Still to come on Sunrise, a local business continues a 3-decade tradition of serving families in the Crossroads.
President Trump unveils a new health care plan as insurance premiums skyrocket for millions of Americans. I'm Nicole D'Antonio in Washington with the details and the growing criticism this morning.
And also coming up next after the break in the short-term forecast, with a cold front coming tonight, it is going to be, like I said, quite chilly. We're looking for freezing values, so coming up next, we'll look at how cold it'll be near you.
Here's a look at what you can expect on Community Crossroads. We hear from the Victoria Symphony, the Victoria Master Gardener Association, the Children's Discovery Museum, and Midcoast Family Services.
Help them get something to eat, help them find some clean clothes, help them wash their clothes. They also have the opportunity to take a shower there, so it's very rewarding.
Well, good morning, Crossroads, and happy Friday. I hope you all are as excited as I am for the weekend because it's finally here, and today we're looking for a beautiful Friday before the cold front blows in. And yeah, we are still expecting freezing conditions for some of our counties. So looking at that, we have an alert day officially in effect for Sunday morning for these 5 counties. It's going to be DeWitt, Lavaca, Gonzales, Karnes, and Wharton counties, to which y'all could expect 28 to 32 degrees for the lowest temperatures that Sunday morning, lasting as long as 3 to 7 hours. And that right there would inspire or prompt a hard freeze to happen. So for those counties, those 5 counties, like I said, Karnes, DeWitt, Gonzales, Lavaca, and Wharton County, I think y'all need to cover your pipes as we go into this weekend. Protect them, don't let them freeze. Also, of course, bring in your plants. But for our central counties, we're talking Highway 59 counties, excluding Wharton, because y'all will be hard freezing. We're talking Jackson, Victoria, Goliad, and B County. Y'all don't need to worry about covering your pipes, I don't think. If it makes you feel safer, you can cover them. But I would recommend y'all bring your plants inside. Our folks on the coast, y'all are not going to get, I don't think y'all are going to be freezing, so y'all don't need to worry about anything. But here are some cold weather safety tips you can practice this weekend so you're not freezing. Anything's freezing. Cover all your outdoor pipes and faucets in those 5 counties. Bring your fur baby pets indoors, please. Don't let them sit outside in the chilly weather. Bring inside or cover all your sensitive plants that are not hardy to this kind of cold weather. Check on your neighbors for sure. temperature and also tell them to bundle up because it will be chilly. Sunday morning, we'll actually look for wind chills in the low to mid 20s, I'm thinking. So definitely bundle up then. Today, we're looking for winds not super breezy, gust up to 20 at times this afternoon, but here comes the front. It'll be here in Victoria. I'm thinking about 6 or 7 p.m. And that's going to bring us wind gusts 25 to 30 miles an hour at times. And that dry air sinking in is going to be very dry. 10 to 20%, allowing for fire danger, which we'll talk about later. Before that, beautiful day, 70s today. Get out there and enjoy it before we're chilly all through next week, and that's coming next.
Last night we had legendary Calhoun head football coach Richard Whittaker inducted the Coastal Bend Coaches Hall of Fame, and he also joined 2 others with Tolosa Midway's basketball coach and Bobby Craig and Coastal Bend volleyball coach Lupe Cardona. And again, yesterday we had a KIII, people from Corpus, had a chance to talk with Whittaker about how he felt getting this honor and how he's felt just taking that time off away from the game.
Recognized by your peers, which is, Coastal Bend Coaches Association. Those are the guys that we coached against for many years. It just makes it that much more sweeter, and it's a great honor for me. I'm excited about tonight, and really appreciate these guys. And there's some tremendous coaches here in this area, and I hope people know there's great football played here, and we were just glad to be a part of it for a long time.
Whittaker, again, just in general, is proud to represent the St. Crab community, and again, wants to attend most anything Calhoun related there in the future, and he's proud of the time that he spent over there. This is Max Williams, 25 News Now Sports.
Experience our digital streaming service, Crossroads Today Plus. You can find it on your connected TV through Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV. Just search for Crossroads Today Plus. This morning, President Trump unveiled what he calls his great healthcare plan. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio is in Washington with details, as critics say his plan is short on specifics.
As health insurance premiums skyrocket for millions of Americans, this morning, President Trump outlining a new health care plan. The key provision calls for sending money directly to Americans for health savings accounts so they can choose their own insurance and bypass the federal government. But critics argue the plan does not extend Obama tax credits that ended at the start of the new year. ABC's Mary Bruce pressing the White House for specifics.
How exactly would this work? And can the president assure Americans that this will be enough to cover their health care costs?
Congress and the White House are going to work together to put this plan into action.
Democratic Senator Patty Murray posting on social media, quote, "It took the president over a decade to come up with a health care plan that is one entire page," adding that it will do nothing to stop premiums from more than doubling. Some health experts also worry that people with pre-existing conditions may not be able to get coverage, which has been guaranteed under the Affordable Care Act.
That could discriminate against people with pre-existing conditions, that could destabilize the ACA marketplaces and make coverage more expensive for sicker people, or maybe even insurers could drop out and not offer that coverage anymore.
Costs have been soaring after Republicans in Congress refused to renew Obamacare tax credits, leaving nearly 20 million Americans struggling with skyrocketing premiums. This includes Astrid Story from Denver, Colorado, who's been battling thyroid cancer. She says her monthly premium rose $500 from $1,400 to $1,900.
How is that fair? How is that fair to a cancer patient that their first thought has to be, am I going to be able to afford the treatment that is going to keep me alive?
And Senator Chuck Schumer met with President Trump yesterday, urging him to pressure GOP senators to take up a House-passed bill extending Obamacare subsidies for 3 more years. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
A local family receives free furniture from a local business. 25 News Now reporter Ray Mosley spoke with the family about their gift.
Community members nominated a family, specifically a single mother of 2, to receive the gift from Cayman's Furniture Company, and it's a gift that they sure won't forget. Andrea Contreras says she's overwhelmed with the love from the community and from Riverside Church, and this moment means more than she can put into words. As a single parent from humble beginnings to rebuilding their lives, the Contreras family received 3 new beds, a couch, a few nightstands, a full home of furniture.
This is a moment of overflow. I can't even express the gratitude that my kids can witness what this is, and seeing everything that they've lost as well be replaced by things that I have never been able to provide them. Like, this is a testimony for them.
Cayman Furniture has been giving away furniture every Christmas for over 30 years. Owner Buddy came and says giving back isn't just a tradition, it's a responsibility.
My Christmas present is making a difference in this family's life.
As the Contreras family turns the page to a fresh start in their home, their journey shows how the kindness of a caring community can transform hardship into hope. Contreras' message to people is to never give up because you never know when your breakthrough can happen. Reporting in Victoria, Ray Mosley, KAVU TV, 25 News Now.
If you see news happening, let us know. Be sure to call our newsroom, and you can also check us out on Crossroads Today Plus on your Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, and Android TV. It's now 6:47 on our Friday morning. Still to come on Sunrise, a study examines daily movement with a decades-long study reveals. All right, it's time to celebrate some birthdays. Happy birthday to Jared. Happy 4th birthday. Grandma and Grandpa love you bunches and bunches.
Oh, happy birthday, Jared. And also happy birthday to Adam, your fiance and kids. Hope you have a great birthday and love you very much.
Happy birthday to Hillary. Your mom and dad love you. Hope you have a wonderful year.
And happy birthday to Mariana. Happy birthday from Mom, Elliot, and the twins. They love you.
Happy 12th birthday to Annalie. Mom, Dad, Yaya, Roger, Junior, Harley, and Honey love you and hope you have a day that's just as special and awesome as you are.
Aw, and also happy birthday to Becky. Have a wonderful birthday, Becky, from your good work friend, Toya.
Happy birthday to Richard, our birthday cake winner. Your entire family and Dax love you. Hope you have a blessed day and you've got 24 hours to go get that cake from Sweet Fountains.
That's right, Sweet Fountains. Happy birthday, Richard. And also happy 10th birthday to Anthony. Momo and all your family love you very much and hope your day is amazing and blessed.
Happy 70th birthday to Leticia. Your children and grandchildren love you. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Happy birthday, Leticia. And also happy 6th birthday to Roman. Happy birthday, Roman.
Happy 16th birthday to Kiara from Byron, Esther, and Kinsley.
And happy 17th birthday to Liliana. Mom, Dad, and Eliana and Sophie love you.
Happy 7th birthday to Braylee. Your family loves you and hopes you have a great day.
Oh, happy birthday, Braylee. And also happy early birthday to Rebecca. Sarah loves you and hopes you have the best day ever on Sunday.
Happy birthday to Jerry. Your family loves you.
Happy birthday, Jerry. And to see your birthday wish live on 25 News Now Sunrise, you can come to crossroadstoday.com. Just click the drop-down menu, then click the Home tab, and then you'll see Submit Your Birthday Photo.
Okay, it's now 6:49 on our Friday morning. Happy birthday if you're celebrating one today, or maybe you're going to celebrate this weekend. And happy birthday to Carolyn and Bill.
Oh, happy birthday, y'all. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Well, good morning, Crossroads. Well, we did talk about this earlier, and I do need to mention it again because it is another fire. It's another danger that we need to worry about. I guess I kind of spoiled the surprise. It's not really a surprise. It's something we need to worry about. It's fire danger, y'all, and it's going to be for all Crossroads counties to which this another alert day is in effect for. It's going to be tomorrow, Saturday. As soon as the front blows in, we're going to look very dry. We're looking at humidity plummeting down to 10 to 20%. That is extremely dry, y'all. So if you're going to be hitting the roads or just walking outside anytime tomorrow, really the afternoon time, definitely bring chapstick with you because your lips are going to be real chapped and very dry. All that thanks to also our very extreme, which is now extreme drought conditions, which have been updated since yesterday. And you're going to see that here in a second. But if you add the dryness on top of the winds and our extreme drought conditions, that equals very high, this orange color, to extreme fire danger for tomorrow, Saturday. That is level 5 out of 5, y'all. That's the maximum danger that it could be. So what that means is, obviously, no fires, please. I know it's going to be a little bit chilly for the next several nights, and I know you want to light a campfire or a bonfire. Please just don't do that because we are still very dry out there. You can see, and the ground is dry too, not just the air. We have extreme drought conditions that have expanded now into Jackson, a little bit more of Lavaca County, more of Victoria County, but also Goliad and Beeville as well, B County. But there is slight hope on the horizon, slight rain chances, 40 and 60% for Tuesday and Wednesday as cloud cover and humidity and moisture return off the Pacific. And we'll talk about all that and more later on Sunrise.
New data suggests that you may not need 10,000 steps a day to reduce heart disease risk. ABC News' Melissa Adon has more on how much walking could lower your risk of dying early.
Researchers at Mass General Brigham tracked more than 13,000 women using step monitors for a week, then followed them for more than a decade to keep an eye on their health. Women who hit 4,000 steps once or twice a week had a 26% lower risk of dying from any cause and a 27% lower risk of having a major heart event like a heart attack. And it gets better. Women who reached 4,000 steps 3 or more times a week saw their overall risk of death drop by 40%. The study found a clear trend. Getting at least 4,000 steps per day, no matter how fast or far you go, or whether you take them all at once or at various points throughout the day, can pave the way to better health. In other words, it doesn't matter how you reach that goal, just that you move enough to reach it. So forget the old 10,000 step rule. Boosting your heart health and longevity may take fewer steps than you think. With this Medical Minute, I'm Melissa Adon.
Still to come on Sunrise, news to know before you go. Attorney General Ken Paxton reaches a settlement with a Texas company, how local families benefit from the deal. The Food Bank of the Golden Crescent receives thousands of eggs. Attorney General Ken Paxton finalized a settlement with Wharton County-based Cal-Maine Foods. The Food Bank of the Golden Crescent will receive at least 2,000 dozen eggs for families experiencing food insecurity. The Texas Sheriff Immigration Law Enforcement Grant Program is underway. Several area law enforcement departments are eligible for the program after entering into Immigration 287G agreements with ICE. Under the program, these agencies can receive up to $80,000 in grant funding. The Crossroads Guardians of Hope receive funding from the Detar Cancer Center. The local nonprofit provides cancer patients and their families with financial assistance, hotel stays during treatment, and medications. Guardians of Hope leaders say this support allows patients to focus on treatment rather than financial concerns. The city of Port Lavaca receives funding for outdoor access and a conservation project. The Matagorda Bay Mitigation Trust awarded nearly $550,000 to build a new shared-use trail at Clement Cove. The 10-foot wide path will connect Bayfront Park to Fulton Street, running through the Wooded Grove wetlands. And we want you to experience our digital streaming service, Crossroads Today Plus. You can find it on your connected TV. Just search for Crossroads Today Plus. And now let's get a look at our forecast. It's a cold, is it clear? Is it a clear morning?
Yeah, it's a clear morning out there. It's actually quite lovely in terms of the sunrise. We got all kinds of beautiful, pretty colors happening out there. Let's see what we can see. We got lots of purple, we got some yellow, we got some pink in there. It looks like we got some orange as well. Beautiful sunrise. So if you're all heading out the door this morning, definitely take a quick picture of that. Lovely, lovely day out there. Right now, though, we're not lovely in terms of temperatures. We're actually quite chilly. So if you're going to go take a picture of that sunrise, grab your jacket, put it on, layer up. It is a little chilly. The wind chill is now down to 31. Freezing is what it feels like. So bundle up this morning, and everyone else do the same. Not just Victoria. We are all starting out the day. Let's see here. We got mid, upper 30s, and also some low 40s and a few 50s happening on the coast, because our friends and on the coast, we're talking to you, Port Lavaca. You're right next to the warm Gulf water. Keeping you a little bit warmer this morning, but you will be a little bit cooler than everyone else today on the coast. I'm thinking 75, not cool, beautiful if you ask me. Y'all get out there at level in this perfect day. 75 for the high, low 70s by noon. Beaming Texas sun all day, so grab your sunglasses. A bit breezy by noontime on the coast. Inland County is not as breezy, gust up to 20 miles an hour at times, but a little bit warmer. 76 for the high in Victoria, also sunny, and the same thing in Cuero, also warmer. Near perfect if you're asking me. 77 for the high today. Gosh, that is a lovely day. So get out there and love on that day, y'all. It's going to be our last nice warm day before the cold front gets here tonight, about 6 or 7 p.m. And then we're looking a little bit chilly for the next several days, with that alert day in effect on Saturday for fire danger in the afternoon, and also for the freezing conditions. Like I said, those counties Sunday morning. It's going to get cool. It's going to get chilly.
That's right. And don't forget about the MLK March on Monday. That starts at 10 in downtown Victoria. Go to our website for more. And thank you for being with us this morning. Join Shana Dawn, McClovey, and Max for 25 News Now at 5, 6, and 10.